All Eyes
place
on
there.
Me.
Yeah.
You guys are the driving force behind it. The actors and the talent and the cast, they make the movie, but as a director and the producer, you have a lot of the authority of what happens. How difficult was it to tell the story of Tupac when he had such a prolific music and life and film and just so many dimensions to who he was as a man?
Well, I think for me it was great to, after getting the call from LT, to finally read the actual shooting version of the script and realizing the mechanisms that LT created in terms of the storytelling. And so once I read that, I'm like, man, the movie's gonna be incredible. You know, I already knew as I was reading it, I could visualize exactly what I wanted to do because I knew Pac's story, but there were nuances of his story I did not know. So I wanted to make sure that those things were captured in the right way. And you know, thank God LT was able to really put together, like you said, he had such a prolific life, but the story's honed in for a specific reason on a certain, you know, on his whole life, but certain episodes in his life that result in his timely demise.
Did you feel an obligation to beef up parts of his story that the world didn't know as much about? You know, focusing so much time with his relationship with his mother and all the influential women in his life. Did you feel like an obligation to spend a good bit of time on those subjects?
Yeah, because the thing is, flushing out the other side of the over personified version, you know, what we wanted to do was give a well balanced human being, not, you know, one way this time and one way that time all the time. Like when they see Tupac, people usually have one version of him in their mind, and it's if you ask, you know, your mother who you are, then you ask your friends who you are, and then you ask your spouse who you are, you're gonna get three different stories.
For sure.
Which story is wrong? None of them. They're all you, but just different parts of you. So what we wanted to do is give you a completion of who the man was in all aspects, not just a one-sided view.
And in selecting those pieces of who the man was, how nerve-wracking was it to make those cuts to get to the product that viewers are going to see?
It really wasn't, because like I said, you know, I say this over and over again, 30 minutes of Tupac's life was an entire film in itself.
Right.
So to put lightning in a bottle is very difficult, but once we found the rhythm of staying true to what Tupac's POV was, he doesn't spend a lot of time on anything as he tells the story. So he gives you the ability to free yourself of having anything be weighed upon as too much. You know what I mean? So we breeze through it in a way where we deal with everything specifically, but not going so far away it becomes that part of the story.
Seeing Demetrius on film was almost a little shocking to me because that is definitely my era of music. What was it like seeing him come to set every day, just fully immersed in that character, resembling him so much, the mannerisms, and just really having it down?
It was great. I mean, I had a photo of Tupac in my trailer, and it's the photo. Denai actually gave it to me as a gift when she joined the film, and it's the arrest photo of Tupac. And I put that thing. That's the only thing that was in the trailer visible, and it's set on the mirror. So anytime I would go back to it, I would look at that, and I had to go back there sometimes to remind myself what Tupac really looks like, because I would get lost in filming with Demetrius because he was so charismatic and so believable as Pac that I had to break away and go, wait a minute, let me separate fiction from reality. But I think that's the quality he has and why why he was chosen to be Pac in this movie.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. It was a wonderful film. We're looking forward to seeing it.
Yes,
and
thank you.
It's a great event.
Thank you.
Thank you.